Onomo ede enchechemu yane ahoboabo a wonomo aye ede twan December abato a yebeto no ato omanfo nyina anim ewo enkran ha.
Enne eyensentrofo ewo wiase nyina yeda na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ede atudwa chese na ban ene NDC aban ebeba 2025 no one insentrofo bidi dwuma abomu.
Na empanyimfo kiremu a ewiemu asesa ewo Kenya me yakasai ehum ni subrantam bi afiti ase amoman no abonyinya.
Yeremeko Liberia mampani Joseph Boakai echirese ntokwa ekoso wo Liberia ma dichie dodo na ahwero mu nka no sese de ote War Crime Court na yahwe ayinhwemu afade course no eho.
Enuanu mienu ena anwumre yesomo kasebo mu eyeme ama saponkumankuma jesi menen
David ofori safo yebowra ensenuma na yeko energy minister yera anase Dr. Matthew Opoku prempe napo asuye obani echese nansen enyinama hoden kane dundum a ekoso ewo manga na mu a position amanyuku NDC for chese edum so no waso no de enye dum so enya magana na ema Ghana biem de ekoso no wo chese edum na siesie wo de same way nyina to dwa wo bra ne okopie mu ewo government assurance committee ewo parliament anymore.
When I got to the ministry, we've gone past the era where we had 72 to 96 days of light out and 6 hours of light on. We are in the era of Doom CSA, which is profoundly different from Doomso. Doomso, as inflicted on Ghanaians, has only happened as characterized His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's governance. He is the only president on record that for 4 years that he reigned, for 4 years that he ruled, for 4 years that he governed, there was doom. If the non-partisan colleague says that now it's worse, then I don't know where his relatives lie. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Who has taken responsibility for Doomso? It has happened since time immemorial. All the heads of state or presidents in the history of this country have suffered Doomso. Even President Kufuor's era, they had to import toy generators from outside room under Honorable Kofi Adda. But President John Mahama was bold enough, humble enough, and took responsibility and said he was going to solve it. And he did solve it.
Thank you very much.
President Mahama left office, we have excess capacity.
Thank you, Rankin.
We have excess capacity.
Thank you, Mr. Rankin.
And our generation was about 83%.
Thank you, Mr.
You only came to add about less than even 4 or 5%.
Mr. Rankin,
so
thank
please,
you. Let's
get that on record. That President Mahama is the only president in the history of this country
let's
who has solved this.
Let's make a headway.
Thank you.
Yeboshi na yako mrashe bedwafie na edom kese a wo mrashe bedwam no ene de ato edwase sa wo hwe minority ni nsem omo kan ede efa SML ni GRA contract a emu nsem ayenwonwonan se ye mo wo no mo a wo difo ewo mu no ekwa adunu wo se enyina so ana se evidence a eye minority ni kura no enya de awiemu die ye no nti eme ekotwe obi aso ana ye chi obi ede ni tom.
What government has done so far, urging GRA to review and ensure greater transparency in a transaction with SML is in the best interest of Ghanaians, and it confirms this government's commitment to ensuring transparency in governance and doing away with unnecessary suspicion. And to me, that is all that is required. Not many governments will be bold to take such risk, especially when it's an election year. It tells you that Mr. President and members of his government have nothing to hide. Public documents, for the sake of transparency and good governance, be released to the public, and members of the public have a right to receive these. It is also a written bona fide of the president on this occasion to keep this advice, opinion to himself. In any event, when you go to an auditing firm to get such advice, it is also conditioned on the fact that you will need their written consent to reproduce such document to the public. So the president has given a summary of what he has received. He's still in the process of engaging the state institution and is guiding the process to ensure the greater good of all of us. And I'm sure that his press statement and the letter where he talks about the good sides of the report and even the adverse findings should tell you how government is committed to ensuring transparency.
Yeremo eko kumase asante mantamno emu obani kwantrefo a ono ne da National Health Insurance Authority ano Dr. Aboagye da Costa no panikesi akwadwuma nsrahwe ewo menhia hemfie de ne ho akochia na so akochia asante hene His Royal Majesty Otumfuo Sedutu the second.
Dr. Aboagye da Costa say, "Woko akosra wotumfo no bo na baso ewo ni mfinhia aduonunum a wadi ewo abenya no so sa asante hene na wo san sre ni nsam nhira abra waba be CEO ya wo ba beda National Health Insurance Authority no anom na wo bo asantemem rabaso ewo mpuntudwuma bebra wodi aba asantemem no omamu ni hinam na empo wodi animu na nyuma bebre na ekoso wasantemantam hatichiu eye hill Comfanochi project no ya womo ebo bosika no se na be yo betimi asiesia yaresabia no na yaresabia no ehu atono. Dr. Aboagye da Costa de to just say womo ebeboa aso hill Comfanochi project no asene na wo hyebo se wo beye dwumaden aboa ama ahwe no na ni suade hunu atimi abam.
Mra o mampani epa mesame nkɔhwɛ National Health Insurance no me de to me na otumfo o say tutu enim na o ma me mre say ene obedi ne 25th anniversary nti eduru ha obefrɛ me nti nana e ma mete sa afedie emre kwan abam ese ne dehye itimi ebechia no nti eba be support ne 25th anniversary no nana e di dwumadie bi asinani so efa the Hill Comfanochi project no National Health Insurance scheme so oni we ne Comfanochi de e di dwuma pa nti as part of your corporate social responsibility no ye ma nana so te say ye beboa de nana so eye nti eno na ye ba ya ye de beto nanim nti ye be ma nana trinkwa na yama no mfie dodo ewo akonwa ne so anytime bia yetie ne wisdom ane ne nshira a ode mayen enoa na emayen koyenim nti ebekoso ne ama santeman nyina trinkwa.
Yeboshini piemu ewo Weija eye Ramsey site Yewura Daniel ni kwate Titus Glover HSE eyade a wo ma kwan kra emu omanfo enfom ensase a ewo ho no emfa na onnam wadu frupa so emma ensase a yeja to ho edi di dwumade abo oman ho bra no wo mo ensei no.
A deliberate attempt to fill the Ramsar. God didn't do his things for nothing. These are all means of holding the water all the way from the hills. Then it directs the tide gradually into the ocean. But because of greed, recklessness, deliberate attempt is being pushed to reclaim this land. That is the more reason why we are here. They've forgotten that these activities that they are doing will eventually lead to the destruction of people's properties, loss of human lives, because the water will be compelled to find its own means to enter the sea. So I'm here upon the advice of NADMO. I know a lot of attempts have been made by the former MC for Weija to stop this exercise, but it has not been fortunate. Now I've inherited the problem. I want to assist the Weija Municipal Assembly to save lives here, because when we go further from here, we are going to Ablekumas West. Sorry, I'm told they are also feeling from that direction to here, which is not in our interest. Whoever is behind this, he must stop. Some names have been mentioned to me. I'm yet to find out. Hydro from the Works and Housing Ministry, we need to bring them along. We need to bring Forestry Commission here so that we can sit and see how we can really sanitize this place so that we can save lives. It will be very, very sad on my part that when lives are being lost, properties are being destroyed, then somebody will point the finger at His Excellency the President that he's not doing much. That is why I'm here. So I'll need the support of the media and everybody to help stop this nuisance. And let me send a warning to those in Tema. I'm told one Gideon, 102, and Lukman are behind the sale of the Ramsar. Nobody has title to the land there. If I hear or see any of them entering the Ramsar in Sakumono, Klagon, Ajekojo, Committee 3, Committee 6, Committee 10, 11 and 12, if I hear 15 that they go into the Ramsar in that place, they will have a problem with me. So I've instructed them, nobody should go into the Ramsar until we are finished with every matter in the Ramsar side. But for this morning, we're here to witness for myself how they are pushing. I'm told he's a Chinese. He's pushing this thing. He must stop now. Now.
And when you for Madaru, my ceremony, ya tunkratia. Adishma ma yeda mo asese mo twa ya me yato nkraba yeto ansem no so.
Yeto ansem no so na yedemo ekọ ahoma no eso Dr. Kwesi Amache Boatin senior lecturer ewo KNUST political science lecturer eno eni nkomo kakra obani kese UTV suni yemo ajo
Dania
obani na wapom de sende
radio security adom me hoye
yedanya me ase yo yede wo ewura MPP amanyuko no emu yenim say his excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia ena etu frank adiamon ba be sabre ne running mate onfa edima abonten ama tension sorry ewo MPP amanyuko no de ekosi opani wadwen kire wo ne say ebi sen kese oyi ne ntam ebi nse ja oba eche dwaye a na chese osiesie ne hu yi
ndamase sa mondi akwanya yi amame na ekia ahwefo ne motiefo nyina enukre se de nhihye no ekono ano na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no ano na hokeka ewo amanyesemu apagya free embra oso na nado asia beto samre no na nipa bebre ani da so ne se obeyi ye o kanu ho nanka yebeka ni se wo mutim no adimu na samre ya wayi campaign team wa shasia oba pro ipani bigidi se samre saka wayi obi o kanu ho amana ba nkeye enukwe ba adeba ko a me huni se nansan yin yaso etoto fomo a yeti se ntiase bi a epie ni se akwanya onoan kasa enya se nipa semesi na me Dr. Bawumia matna party mu abeto ne wa ban mu kuta ho amadi mani atofom mani so ade hu obetumi aka me ho pa ama matimi ama na bam eni nipa semesi no ntiase a epie ni se onya akwanya entwisa na mo no na ekobasa pa na yani a obe se yanso yedi djuma wa amanyosem ho ewo classroom no na yentiase no so pega efa bibia ekoso amanyoko no mu ani san apia se odinipa bi akọ amampanifo no anya ntumpen atia ni se enyo noa din na oyi nipa no ono akora na oyi a ose empanifo bi esan gitum empanifo no eniema ben na wo mo ehwe
okay
amanyosem interest a driver amanyosem itimi hu se nipa bebre wo party no mu a wo mo anso wo interest se ko mo benya na kasimasi na ka kan Dr. Bawumia ho wo mo benya na ka obenti na kan Dr. Bawumia ho na betimi so abase samre ye show man no nsem a the context in which Ghanaian politics are unfolding now, a difficult economy o man si kasam aye some of the chebri the santino issues of political corruption, issues of credibility and integrity in political office. Ingina babeye in Samoa. I was said Dr. Bawumia she. And sana what me edi obi akano ho. Tinanse wo hwe dum so ehun Samoa eba ne Samoa epiepie free aban mu nyina na epa edina apiepie no ebi ho entuma. Ntino koba se any person you cry any probably be candidate. I'm pim wo because e clear say it will kill Dr. Bawumia's ticket. Some of the names that appeared in I'm sticking my neck out to say that names will be it will kill the ticket.
Doc, so far idea APA no e be Dr. Aduchum, Education Minister. Ebi Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempen Napo. Ebi nso ye na toshi. And ebi nso ye Chief of Staff. Ye maame Akosua Frema opare so far din a epie no eno no
o say ma no angle no emra epie and ntem kakra in MPP's politics you know what Ghana ha the consideration of a man as running mate then it's here on Sana APA. If MPP plays that card, they will be seen as copying the NDC. They will be seen as copying the NDC. I like to believe, sir, the difficulty of Penifoni be war in accepting the obvious candidates because we have got this candidate among the names now appear now. One, the political purpose. The Kasana King are a war and a more what to so over among yourself. Then you're free, and Mra appear, you're free. What were among yourself, and a more to you're free. To me, a diamano, and Yama did to me near. If it supports the public good, the public interest, it reveals something about the political purpose. Okay. Why he or she is in politics. Two, to me, I did a many public no. Sign on to me, no, yeah. And generally, following Plato, we argue that Onipa Bia Nua, Obia Nimno, is on Pacono, and your to me, is on Pacono, and your to me. To me, I make a want to me, Tika Ekahon. In the public, it is not true. It's because you don't have money. But then political power, so, you can see who really they are. Let's look at the two names now, Okoboye, Dr. Majopoku Pempe, and then Dr. Aduchum, all using political power in this country. How do Ghanaians see them?
Okay.
The recent pronouncement by Dr. Majopoku Pempe is an interesting thing concerning a Nipa Bebre Gidise, or my Ghana, and a program be a doom sono at a year Jumawa, and Mia Bebre, who said a Baya amount for BCC, Womuye. And someone whose name has come out, up of a penny abediatry, and then you snub Kenyans the way he did. It tells you, even with the current political power, what this person is ready to do with it. So I want to believe that, Dr. Adikum has managed himself so credibly, given where he's coming differently, with political power. With political power. A free Emra, or a deputy, ABC Emra, or a substantive minister, the way we're conducting himself in public, using political power, the way we're managing the area, how many people have not commended him? And it shows innovation, creativity in government, the use of public resources in a most responsible fashion. And I want to believe that for reasons it be a MP.
Wow.
I want to believe that for reasons be a but then given the current context, if you bring some names, those names no be kill Dr. Baumia ticket no. Yes.
Wow. Na just Dr. Duchum na nkoyi na nka beboa pa.
I've always maintained that
but na business just na poyo obi ani din wo soro pa na se dum sei na ase ha no kakra.
Enye dum so no nko his management of power from the very beginning now, Minister of Education, his management of power. And the way he engages the public on issues that many who said they are even critical, he doesn't make it.
Okay.
At the very beginning of the implementation of free SHS, you could see sir, akofa hamakaka kabia kra obi obeyini bia no obe crash. And then resources now enko enema no mu nyina de o man Ghana for resource. Nipa bebre won sem no ehu bika. Stakeholders are what no doso. Obi the idea be but now different from our idea. You want to listen and see how good the idea is, if it is possible to include it in your own, you do it. If it is not possible, you can let the person know, look, you have brilliant ideas, but let's try what we have started to see how things work out. You don't go out to attack people and to shut people up and stuff like that. You don't do that using political power. The key issue is integrity in government. Integrity in government and credibility. The two mean mawa. A jebe pa na obetimi aye. Some may be kakra di ma no. Kwambe na odi ejuma. So we are able to look ahead of time and tell ourselves that no, it happens. Emia bebre titru abusia mu. Ipasima si we yamfa abusia adwapade enhye nsa.
Yeah.
Bibi say ya pepe na AC. And I think Dr. Duchum stands very, very tall.
Yo, Doc, Amache Boate, Mamin Sam Misa sa question. Yahusa na say Ghana Mampeni His Excellency Nana Danko Kufuado. Kwa jabo biase na oye sahemfuni bi ensori ansana wachia mo. Sana mo a na de akosu no. Ugiri se efa bi ebe affect Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne campaign.
Many say affected Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has always maintained his humility and his readiness to engage everybody, irrespective of where the person comes from. This time around, they better appeal to biblical this thing to support the argument that in the Bible, God has said that He wouldn't hear, say, Obiabe Kotu in his ears, that the fathers have eaten salt grapes and that the teeth of the children are set on edge. And everybody will simply be responsible for his or her own sins. I don't see how I'll say about the sins of the father ever visited on Dr. Bawumia. I don't think that would be fair.
So can a jamwa e boni na man etua hoka.
Pepe onyankopon kra so agemu a ye nipa o se yanso agemu.
Do un sign for the beche Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Omo de beche no ono omo di nkuta ho bebre emre ana vice president I mean the flag bearer of the MPP ni na no meye na onam nyina no na ho brase da no ho enya fei na bibi foforo e bitwa na name and okran said that Bawumia has maintained power so well. He has maintained power, his public posture, his language, and he is a fine gentleman. You can't take that away from him.
And those who him said that Ben a fine gentleman be running or didn't run meet beba enche send o ka say Dr. Duchumi there na say and many me ahwe ni so boni din o
ohia Dr. Duchumi no aboa ama omo nyina ye two fine gentlemen ohia
say Dr. Duchumi so fra Asante Mantamu o say Kristo ni so Pentecost ni
ebe balance ticket no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, a Muslim, his counterpart, a Christian, a balanced ticket. You know, we are how Pia or Dr. Bawumia's religious background. You know, we have nothing to say when he picks not just a church goer, but a known, believer. Obia, not sorry, among yourself, Emma Munina, or corner sorry, wafemwa enyi the Church of Pentecost so be elder na nya asem tutwa nti sanko moyi na yedi.
Okay, Doc, you better was CP. Example, any Dr. Kwesi Amache Boatin or a senior political science lecturer KNUST na edin common was on the honorable doctor ya or say Duchum said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni set the running meter ebe bua pa wa kan sem ni pi ache so jiri so no de ono ye sure bet sure banker entwase
yo bongo me da se masomu ebusiafo ye bohwi na yasan akọ kasoa wo emfimfini mantam no emuna abeto dwase krache bi waje ne nkwa afiri ono ane nsem adeni ayese ne ye agya no se asemi eye nokre se so enchemu bi wo hono Jacob Kubi ewa ahoma no so a obebo yemu Jacob ma joy hello ahofe wie ebusuya ene ye be home so na yatonkra ye ba ye be hwese ye nsa beka ye nua be ma Jacob Kubi a na yato ankom
Observe for example kwa baba UTV kasebo yi so ye to ansem so amamo.
Ya bai de na yeboshi asan akoka so yenua be ma Jacob Kubi anaso na yakwa akotia manebo a midi kan de tudwa ese krachi bi ekune ho esanse ne yire eja no awade. Jacob otemenka mema waju.
Me so.
Eya awade ana mpanatwe eso na krachi wakune ho boyemu.
So me ka se obetwe mu wo eye utu sinya bia bia for Shalom City. I know ben Dr. Jesus. Abranti a your friend Nana ya we did 30 years was sign no ya. Na answer no obesign no no or trankata editor ho. Ne nkata ni mu no tru mu say obehia abai we bi ewo eye ka so ha say mo ne shababo ase. Na no a driver the car be say na ye o car right say car no mu say we na e car edifi ni sin. Efi energy no abaiwa na ahwe ne saa wa ahwe na ente kodu be no na abaiwa ne si ababo mu ayedin ente se okọ otukwan kakra okọ nkrofo libia bi na okọpe sika edeba onakasa che mu se abaiwa no libia nya no sani ni sika ene ho keka ho ebo oba etire no na obeka kire ono na ya ne se enkra ha na no omohwa ababo mu ya yedin dodo enti no omonko omonchi kumase na ya chere mu se ono pa de so besa akọ ni ti de enya ade obeko na ma mi nso se mi ono so ntimi ntena kaso ha se no je nungwase enti no okọ ase ene omo baba ako omo wo baba ako bema enti ma me no de akala na ekoye na ansa na ma me no beko kumase no oyesusu bi ewo mantemu ha se ento kacha ni kwuru ni se me ko enti bomodia na jisusu no na fabra abante jisusu no wan fasika anko ofofo aye ono mu kotwebi ento ne de osore a na wakotena aye bebi omo ton san na isan se oni eduma bi aye no na wanom ensanom sa na 1000 esi na chi no afi ofre oba no enfa ofre na onfa etire na oba na kacha se wo kwa nana o mehu se wo enya ade a weni ye de wabrabom onye wadin so bebo brabia etine titum miniu ejai edina na sisi so obetena se na wenhu se oba odo no pa be mafofro ebe ware ne enya ade a obetena asase so ahwe sade no enti ono ankasa atrakata nsem wa America nyina ocho won kata nem o chere se ono legend nem kwa edefi nisim enti miniu ka se de abanje na wedi 30 years we kunu ho efi atase for so ana a police for omo kaswa abefa mu no edipo
yo ahofa ma mi sa o krache no woni ababa ne wo mabi
omo wo baba ako baba ma ba ako aminu ka se school for SSS omba exam somba betri akola no eka nemom esan se ababo ma ye de ninti no omo de akola na fi ha mo ekopuma se onko choro ewo ho
na wo kasa no kasa oba ne si oja no na afi be letter ni muso ochoro se wontimi ntina se a be ma foforo be wa oba no o de onyante ye se oba na be wari ana na ye oba wa ye ne ho ade ana mpana twen awade bia
aminu ka se de ye mpratwe aware bi na oba wa ye no ho ade na ono so no minu ka se de o chere kata no chere mu se oba ne si Weija no enti pa so no be tena se me wa share so obe ma foforo aware ne de ebe ye nungwase ede amano na no aje ne nkwa efinitin
Jacob kache no utietie mu ofi hin ankasa ka so ahwa na ofi ana se
amino ka se ide kache na ankasa sa su kuma so fi hin de omuntumi entre mu pa enfache ne mum abaiwa no efi eye kuma se na ono kache ne mo chro se abaiwa ne se omunko omunchi inde bia ebetumi abane se ono so kuma se ho a na ofiri
na obi tumi nya bi abayiwa ne namba ma omo bo no na bia de asie yi wanya ho nte ye e bia wa kira abante ne kira kwan de ofire ama nhwehwemu atimi akoso wa asem no
ya me no ka je de ne nafofo omo ne no ete eye bia ya omo ko trebi wonu kiri mu se omo afra abayiwa no e de atu ne ni se si na akusi
yo ahofe e da se ka so ahode e ho edene pa koso afa wani di nsem na chi daache ebesan aba wanaso wie abusia de esi wo kaso a na ekotie ye na krache no nana yawo yeso wadi mfie aduasa wakune ho esan sɛ oba wɔ ne tie oba ne se wagya no nti wɔtena se edidi a enyeye yeah masa
yo yanto akase bo no so yɛde ma okopie mu asante mantam no emu na sɛde bɛyɛ science technology engineering mathematics adesua ɛbɛkɔ nanim panti no KNUST suapon no ene dwumakuo bi efren desk technology o ma science apam a wo mo behwe master madesua no akɔ nanim yie e osuapon no emu
Enigisem ena aba Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Womo empanyimfo ene adwumakuo baako a enhya abayase a ye from Dex Technology. Womo enimde eba abefo kwan so ewo enim yie pa. Na ne nyina no se womo etimi atintim nkrata ye beka se oba sign memorandum of understanding a Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Ena afi sa adwumakuo no betimi aboa na eniema bi a betimi aboa ama science, technology, engineering and mathematics, STEM education as esi enoa na ewiase dodo na edi ye adwuma no ebetimi aboa ama adusua etimi akoso ewo Kwame Nkrumah suapon no dwumadie na se no Vice Chancellor Edema KNUST Professor Mrs. Rita Akosua Dixon ebo adwumakuo no abaso so ma ya ade pa na saa nhyehyɛ ya wo mo eba beyi ebetimi aboa ama adusua etimi akoso eba abefo kwan so efa so edusua ade a.
It's good news for us that through the junior science and math quiz, we'll be able to draw in and train these young ones. If they get the needed training, we will be here to receive them at the end of the day anyway. So whatever we are doing in the junior high schools, at the end of the day, we will be the recipients. So it excites us. And as I said, it's all about catching them young. And we are really excited as a university to invest in that. Our formula is catch them young. And that is why we don't even just stop at the basic school. We don't just stop at the junior high schools. We are always proud to say that, I guess, we are the only university that has a policy for girls in terms of science, for STEM. We have a special dispensation for the girls to be able to come in and do the STEM programs. And we are glad that Dex Technologies, you've also bought into this. Maybe I should use the platform to appeal to all well-meaning Ghanaians and also institutions and organizations that is an all-hands-on-deck approach to supporting the youth of this country.
Co-founder Edema Dex Technology, Ura Charles Ofori Antipim. And also any some for Kasai, Emma Watchrey, Nientia, Omudi Omuntuma, Ebebo, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Ano.
Ene MUE sign Edimu, the Cassia Pie Science, Bebois, Ama Yanike NUSC collaboration. I'm yet trainee science teachers.
Nansen se wahye ne nso a awia no eyade a ebo pa ano odin boya ya hyewa wa mu hu se awia ahyew na ye ne Ghana de hye di nkomo e de afa awia yi a ebo won mu agina kwan ho to ade won na tidwom se wo mapomden so nsusu aso be no susu se awia yi enya wo so afei adwuma enso so sai na esi eko ewe awia kataman so
Afi 2024 yewuro mu yi ene wiemo ayehye papa ene wo de anwa egu silver mu na odisi abonten a obetimi dachi kosuampo mu na ye sanse wi a ebo no ano wo de yenam so ma wiemu pade hunu fompo de ato Ghana fo nim se yemia yesapo mu na enkozi se June bo so me ne beba de ene asiwo yi ye betini mu ache papa na we na UTV kase bo yeti hogu monti so busa Ghana fo bi se edwadie sunsunsan so a wiemu hyewa de aba no enya wo so ne bi ene sen
Kosuasi baby na ya home kakra nti awiane to ma be enwumebo be 4-5 months na ya sanso na ye dey abonite because of awiane ntino yeso na emayesh nti mostly na obehwe na ya sharoba because of awiane ntina ya sharoba nti we no se wan sharoba within seconds no na ayeshesh
eno ani obum yesi ya memfa chinyen so e ma ha mefo se ya memfa chinyen ma nti na ya masha cha aboboso yi nti eche na ebo wa menye eche ne nso anka ne enka wia ide me ho hyehye me nso wa ma unni nti na ye nyina ya ba ewia na no odin tuonku ane ye nom aha de nsuonku a ye ni hwe ana ya ma nso enya yi
emwa se ntim to ade Umani asola ko pebe bi nyun kakre be de atna uma mudua na sa betrem ene ze market no so no asa style
ewia ne bo me nu misio pa ensio bitimi 5 cities ebi wa 6 cities asa heat no me team free tesa me hu de me ya me hu te ya na me the umbrella na yeden esimi me so no.
Yeah, I think I'm feeling very hot right now, and to be able to manage that you have to drink more water. Yeah, to help dehydrate.
Oh, fatty bebre o edumayon heating kwa na fatty o my team free kese.
Ewia no ne ma ho me ho hye me. Se untumi nton ade ya na osu wo mpa o na mko edua na dwekura na ho ahye o na me na aton ade a na wo nioma ni na tofe na ade no na asa anane. Me de 1 2 na ma abatena ase 1 2 na ma abatena ase.
Ya na no odin ma ye pa nti ye bre. Ade to ne nko ye ma yen. Sisi omo nnum nsuo papa bia wo begina ka ho be nante saa enkoso ma yen. Nso awia agba ese nko omo nnum nsuo enkoso ma yen.
Abzafo na ha ana kasebo ayre be somo no yede mo AC mere aseda ma Grosser Ventures onso matade na efe Grosser ne pamma memi o ko na ompa wontade nyina ma o obe ko wedding be engagement party ayi ko Grosser Ventures na ompa wontade nyina ma o gine number frenchisia 0244 250 420 0244 250 420. So for mama.
Yo, I was saying for men so matade a ehami efri Think Africa eho me pacho wo lomnava e won kran ha friend was 0246 436563 0246 436563 eso na ompam bi enfama opam ma ene mema nyina entade Cute Cat Parlor ewo Abeka Junction adjacent Ecobank me pacho wo mo ene yemiti ede emame